What's so stupid? It's actually genius. Whatever happened to the snuggie? I remember laughing at the mere existence of those sleeved blankets. Then I was joke gifted one, and I fucking loved it. The snuggle was primarily invented so that wheelchair users could use it easily and still be mobile. Obviously the marketing on that is pretty niche, so they didn't advertise it that way, and it became sort of a meme, because to able-bodied people it seemed like a ridiculous thing. Why not just use a blanket or a robe? This is sort of a trend in those as seen on TV products, like that banana slicer. It seems like a useless thing to many people, but if you have limited mobility in your hands it probably is a very useful tool that can help you day to day.
Now, there's the Snuggie, the blanket that has sleeves. The Snuggie keeps you totally warm and gives you the freedom to use your hands.
Selling your panties online. Yeah, if I was even a moderately attractive girl I'd have an OnlyFans and private snap so fast it's not even funny. People are seriously just giving these girls money. We live in a weird time. Adding a $200 monitor and motivational videos to a $200 exercise bike and selling it for $4,000. And then charging $50 a month subscription service to keep being able to see the motivational videos. I have always had a terrible memory. Back when I had reasons to send actual letters through the mail I would always forget to buy stamps. So, if I really needed to mail a letter I would put my own address as the recipient and the intended recipient as the sender, so that it would be returned to sender, which is actually the intended recipient. Worked every single time. I expected it to fail a few but it never did. This is how the Unabomber sent things out a few times. Really? Yeah. Scientology. L. Ron Hubbard deliberately started Scientology as a church because religious institutions don't have to pay taxes in the US. It was a scam all along. The IRS and Scientology had a long legal battle over this, but ultimately the judges ruled that Scientology was a religious organization and thus was exempted from paying taxes. You have more fun as a follower, but you make more money as a leader. Selling pet rocks. The guy made $1 million. You know, I had an idea like that once. When I was in college I watched one of the foreign exchange students eating Cheetos from the bag using chopsticks. At first I thought it was kind of silly, then I realized how genius it was, because that way he wasn't staining his fingers. But according to a Super Bowl ad, having Cheetos dust on your fingers gets you out of everything forever. A guy complains to a doctor that his dick is orange, so the doctor asks him to walk him through a normal day. After work, I grab a bag of Cheetos and turn on Baywatch.
I need you to... Never mind.
You can't touch this.
Help!
You can't touch this.
If you rob a store naked as a minor the police can't watch the security footage without committing a crime. This is wrong in so many ways. Laughing my fucking ass off. What the fuck? So by that logic FBI agents tracking child porn are breaking the law? This comment is so stupid it's genius. Selling bath water. Sure it's stupid and weird and gross, but that chick must have made a killing. What I don't understand about that is people give that woman a lot of shit, but don't mention anything about the people that bought it? Surely they're the issue. Anti-vax movement. It's such a stupid idea, but if you are trying to reduce the population it's actually a genius way of doing it. It helps reduce the idiots who think vaccinations are bad. The problem isn't that they don't believe in them, they're already vaccinated anyways. It's their children however who are dying because of their stupid propaganda. Wheeling 99 cell phone around in a wagon to create fake traffic jams on Google Maps. Intentionally failing repeatedly at a particularly shitty job that you hate doing in your workplace so eventually you're not asked to do it anymore. I know this because I have employees that have done this. The reverse of the curse of competency, the blessing of bullshit. Doing the bare amount that keeps you employed, but fucking up the big things, so they're someone else's problem. Seen it. Lived it. One day at school, a little kid, probably in kinder, asked me to spell ICUP. I answered by saying EYECUP. Confused, the kid said no it's ICUP. I laughed and said ooh. Kid fell for his own trap. A fool. He fell for one of the classic blunders. Lather, rinse, repeat, plop, plop, fizz, fizz, and take two and call me in the morning. All advertising campaigns to get you use twice as much of something than you really need to. Lots of commercials even do it subtly. Take a toothpaste advert. They put onto the brush far more than you should, just so people start doing that unconsciously. I didn't realize until college, when I'd see my roommates using toothpaste, that you only need a pea-sized amount. I'd been following the commercials my whole childhood. Building a giant horse giving to your enemy, and then sabotage your enemy with warriors inside. What a nice gift. Such a nice horse. Plot twist. They immediately burn it as an offering to heirs to thank him for ending the war. The NASA theory, doing something illegally in an obvious fashion somewhere you shouldn't be doing it will make your action go unnoticed. For example, smoking a joint in front of a police station. People will think that no one in his right mind would do it, so it must be a rolled cigarette, and not a joint. I live in a country where it's illegal. Disclaimer, that theory hasn't been scientifically proven, so try at your own risk. Tell that to my brother, who earned the nickname Criminal Mastermind for getting arrested smoking one right behind a police station when he was a teen. If you're behind the police station you aren't acting casual, or like you belong. The trick is to act like you're supposed to be doing what you're doing, not hiding. Microtransactions in gaming. There is always someone willing to buy them. For real. When microtransactions first started to be a thing, I remember rolling my eyes when I saw them and thinking who would spend money on that. Turns out, lots of people. Sometimes red, sometimes blue.com. It's literally a website that is either red or blue that changes when you refresh it. I prefer pictureofhotdog.com myself. Edit, my keyboard sucks. I prefer www.1111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111